Welcome, everybody. I am really excited today. Hold on, let me put down my phone. I am so super excited today because I'm going to share with you my most favorite part of Chinese medicine, and that's qi. And why is it my most favorite thing? Because qi was the answer to solving my sudden bout of insomnia that I faced almost 20 years ago. I can actually get teary-eyed thinking that it was, I think in about 6 or 7 months, it'll have been 20 years when I suffered with it, and I suffered with it for so long, and I tried everything under the sun, but qi, which it was the answer, which is incredible. So we're going to talk all about qi. So again, my name is Su Ping Ngrin. I am a Chinese medicine practitioner for over 20 years, and my specialty is helping people balance their life, get rid of their negative energy, negative qi, with positive flow, so that they can live life with unnecessary pain and suffering and enjoy life feeling strong and calm. And unfortunately for me, it took me about 10 years or so to realize this. So we have people coming in. I would love to know where you're coming from. So I want to make sure that I can say hi to you and that we can relate. And if anybody out there has had any qi experiences, I would love to know that. Put that in the comments. If you're watching on replay, please type in #replay and make sure you say hi to me so that I can say hi back. And of course, if you have any questions, please type them in the comments, and I'll make sure I get to it. And if for some reason I don't, I'll definitely respond after. So let's talk a little bit. Hey, Freddie. Let's talk a little bit about qi, right? Why do I love qi so much? Again, as you know, I've said that it really helped me overcome my insomnia, which was debilitating. So for all of you who have sleep issues out there, the qi practices are amazing. I love qi because if you think about the substances in our body, we have three things. We have fluid, which is liquid, blood, and energy, which is what qi is. Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit. For those who don't know what qi is, for now, we're just going to think of it as energy, right? And we all have energy going through our body, and we have blood, and we have fluid. And qi is amazing because qi energy is vaporous, right? So it's wafty. It's not something that you can see. Whereas blood and fluids is more material. It's more thick, and anything that is thicker or has become more material means that it's harder to change. So if we want to change our blood or we want to improve our blood, it's something that we would have to require maybe a blood transfusion or, or food and diets and maybe taking supplements or herbs. And liquid water, right, is something that's also material. If we have edema in our body, in order to change that edema requires a little bit more work. It requires exercise and again, maybe food and supplements that will change the quality of that, the fluid, so that it doesn't build up in our body. Qi is incredible because qi is, again, energy, so it's vaporous. And because it's vaporous, it's energy, that means that we can change it a little bit more quickly. And what does that mean? So, like, you know how when you have, when you're feeling like emotional, that's energy that's coming up. If you want to change that emotional energy, really, it's pretty easy. You can go into a quiet room, you can breathe, and you can actually shift your energy. You actually don't need any food to do that. You don't need any exercise. You just kind of need to breathe in. And I love doing things that I have full control. And I have control over my energy, and so do you. And that's why it was so helpful for me, because when I lost my sleep, I realized that it was the energy inside of me that got all crazy. And all I needed to do was to clear or balance that energy. And I was trying all these things, foods, acupuncture, because I was an acupuncturist, herbs and all that, but I realized that that wasn't shifting my own emotional energy, which I have full control over. So let's talk a little bit about what is Qi. I kind of gave you what Qi can do and help, but Qi, as I said, is a form of energy. It is energy. It actually encompasses all energy. And there are different forms. We have sun, we have the air, we have water, we have all of these different energies. And what's amazing about it is that we are these living energy panels, right? We actually absorb the Qi into our body because we can absorb the sun, we can breathe in the air, that's all energy. And all of these things are necessary to keep us alive. If you think about it, we have solar panels that are developed just to capture the rays of the sun. Well, guess what? We are living solar panels, we're living oxygen panels, we are living water panels because we absorb all of this stuff. And because we can absorb it, we actually have control on how much or how efficient we absorb it. And if you think about how important understanding this is and how important to allow this Qi to come in, is that think about when a plant gets some sunlight or they get lack of sunlight, and you'll see this in forests. You'll see the plants kind of grow up and go towards the sun because it's seeking the sun. So it wants to pull in the solar energy. Well, we're kind of the same way, right? In the winter when we're not, when we don't have as much sun, we lack the vitamin D, so we crave this sunshine. We go outside and we breathe the air. That's how we can empower our life with this Qi. So Qi encompasses all of that, and when we breathe that into our body, we're actually changing the Qi inside of us, and we're think about when we go into the sun, we are fortifying ourselves with sunshine. We already know that that's so important. So even though you're taking those vitamin D supplements, that's great because that's one aspect of what the sunshine will do to you. But what the sun does to our body and warming it up and gets our circulation going, vitamin D can't quite do that fully. So go out there and get as much sun and get as much energy as possible. And what the Chinese realized was that because this energy is so powerful, what can we do to maximize this energy? That's actually the most important thing, because sure, we can go outside and we can absorb all of the sunshine and all this moisture, but if we have, going back to my previous videos about free flow, if we have blockages inside of us, then that's going to inhibit or impede some of that absorption. A great example is, I see a lot of this in my practice where people come in and their chest is all tight and their lung is tight. So what does that mean? So that means when we're breathing in air Qi, right, through our nose, breathing air Qi, it's not going to absorb as easily because our chest is so tight. So we're limiting the amount of energy absorption. So we want to make sure that the body is as relaxed as possible, that we open up these blockages so that the Qi comes in and we expand all the cells in our lungs to grab this Qi. So it's interesting, a couple of weeks ago I had a client who came in with neck and shoulder issues, and of course I worked on freeing the flow there, but I also freed up some flow in the back because that's connected to the neck. And after one treatment, she said, I am breathing better than I have in the past 10 years. And all we did was just opened up the chest and the musculature so that when she took a breath, all of that Qi came in and was now able to nourish those lungs in a way that she couldn't before because it was so tight. So it is so important to make sure that if we want to maximize this absorption, what we want to do is get the free flow, right? Remove the tightnesses so that we can allow this energy to come in and be more expansive. And one of the best ways to do that is by breathing. Breathing is a great way to relax and soften up all of our tissues and our organs so that we can use this air Qi to come in to relax our body. And then that will open up our pathways to absorb the qi more efficiently. And next week, I'm actually going to show you my main breathing technique, which is called what I call qi breath. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. It is what my group, all my clients do. It is the basis for all our qigong meditations, and we're going to do that next week. So I hope that you enjoy this little introduction on qi, and hopefully now we understand a little bit, and we'll continue to talk about this more because it really is my passion. It is what I teach. And one of the things, let me back up a little bit. So in Chinese, because we understand, Chinese medicine understands how important qi is, they've developed a whole system called qigong, which is a series of exercises that are simple movements along with our breath to maximize the absorption of qi and allow this qi to come in and do all sorts of things, right? The qi comes in and it relaxes our body, and then when it relaxes our bodies, it allows the absorption of qi to be even stronger. And then when we do that, we create this free flow, and when we create the free flow inside of us, our mind is clearer, our heart is clearer, everything about us is more balanced, and we just feel better. And that is truly what happened to me when I lost my sleep. I just started doing qigong, and all of a sudden things just started balancing. And then one thing led to another, and then it just improved my life so much, which is why I decided to dedicate my energy and my life to do this, to show people, because it is so easy. Qi is free. That's what's so amazing. Wherever you are, you can always shift your energy. You don't need anything else. You just need you, your breath, and maybe some simple movements. And we're going to do that next week to show you how to start with that, with the qi breath. So thank you all for being with me here today. I really appreciate it. And if this resonated with you, if you liked it, please let me know. Again, if you're watching this on replay, type in #replay. And I'm going to be back here next week at 11:30, and we're going to practice the qi breath together to show you my signature breath and how it will calm you down immediately and allow you to maximize this energy. And if you are watching Hey Julian, and you would like for me to send you some great qi, because again, energy is something that easily change, and it's easily transmitted because it's vaporous, right? It's vaporous. So I do this all the time. Prayer is kind of an energy healing. So if you would like me to send you some quick energy healing, please type below. Just by typing in heart, just write the word heart, and I will send you some positive energy your way. And that's all you have to do. So I will see you guys next Tuesday at 11:30. And again, my name is Supeng Nagrin, and I specialize in using Chinese medicine, and particularly qi, to help people stay strong and healthy and remove and clear negative energy from their body. Okay, thanks guys. And hey John, you're so welcome. Thanks for joining, and I will see you guys next week.